Alright guys, I'm done complaining about this bugged fight. I'm just accepting it, it's bugged, deal with it, do what you gotta do. We're going to be going for the 25 mission clear, which means I've already done 10 from 2 clears, and both clears were thankfully completely unique teams. So all I gotta do is 3 more clears. So we're going to be doing this one with the... Lottie is going to be the companion every time. So we're going to reuse her for the companion. If you don't know why we're using Lottie, watch my previous video about the bug. But she's got 12 auto limit, and she's got 60 or higher resist to everything. So we're going to be doing Passive Provoke Cecil for our tank, and he's got Calamity Border, so he can buff the team's resist by 40%. And that's all he's going to do. He's going to provoke on turn 1 with the ambush, and then Calamity Border every turn. Gilgamesh is literally only here so he can entrust on turn 1 to Lottie to get her LB going. And we're going to be doing Memory Lane Pastry for the magic buff, just for a little bit of damage bonus. Edgar is going to be my repeat breaker. He's going to air anchor every turn. And again, the whole team has 60 or higher resist to everything. Shantoto is going to be my chainer for Dark. She also imperils. She's only 6-star Shantoto. I only have 1 copy, but she chains Chaos Wave Awaken, which is all that matters. With Kefka, who is going to be our only damage dealer, and if you can really call him a damage dealer, he is so old, so bad, but he's doing it. He's magic, so he doesn't have to deal with the evasion. That's going to be our team. So this team is going to be quite slow, quite tedious, but the good news is, once the team gets set up, it's literally repeat. There is no skill swapping, so I'm just going to sit here and watch TV while I push basically repeat for 10 minutes. And we'll win, eventually, slowly. And then I'll do basically the same thing for the next 2 fights. The only catch is Kefka might run out of mana over time, so I'll use Cecil to Dark Stance, refill his mana as needed. So I might have to do a little bit of manual input sometimes. Alright, there's the ambush. Hits the tank. And he's counterattacking the physical attacks, but that won't happen anymore the rest of the fight. Alright, Gilgamesh is going to quicken to Lottie so she can use her LB to seal the boss. Edgar is just going to air anchor every turn. That's a 70% break. I could do more, but I'm lazy. We're going to Calamity Border for the resist buff. Shantoto is going to triple. She's going to imperil Dark, and then Chaos Wave Awaken Dark. And Kefka is going to just triple Chaos Wave Awaken Dark. Now, I could go through their like rotations and all. And, so that was bad. I messed that up. I could do like their rotations and all and squeeze out a little bit more damage, but all I really care about is just making this super easy and repeat. So, on turn 2, I'll have this team set up to where it can just repeat every turn. And then from then on, I will just fast forward the video because you'll see what's going on. Alright, so we are going to change stance with Cecil, just so we can stay in Dark Stance and refill mana as needed. Here's that Memory Pastry lane. The boss is now broken. We LB with Lottie. And we just chain these every turn. So once Kefka ramps up, the damage will increase a little bit, so it'll go up over time. So I'll show this for like 3 or 4 turns, just to show what's going on, and then I'm going to cut the video and skip to the next team. This will probably be the slowest team because Kefka is a really bad damage. I mean, he's getting it done. And it will speed up over time. Alright, so we need to put him back on Calamity Border. The rest of the team can just repeat. And we just chain every turn. But at this point, I think Kefka is at max stacks. So he's doing about 4% a turn. So yeah, this is going to be like a 25 turn clear. Anyway, it's time to watch a little bit of the cooking channel while I do this fun trial. So I will see you guys when this boss is almost dead. See you in a moment. Alright guys, it's turn 22. It actually hasn't been too terrible, truth be told, doing this. I actually started using Edgar's LB every now and then to increase damage a tiny amount. But yeah. So we did Gooligan in 22 turns with basically Kefka and 6-star Wizard Sim Shantoto. So there's a clear. I mean, it was painless. It took maybe 10-15 minutes. Like I said, I spent most of it watching TV, just push and repeat. But yeah. So now we're going to jump into the next team and basically do the same thing with kind of the same concept. 15 units done. Alright, see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, we're going for clear number, this would be number 4. This would be team 15 to 20, and again we're grabbing Lottie as our number 5. So this time we've got C card with passive provoke. He's got Calamity Border and 60 to all. We've got Malphasy to fill LB on turn 1. She's got 60 to all. Machina is going to be our breaker. He's got 60 to all. We've got Morgana to chain Dark Chaos Wave and Imperil, 60 to all. And Zandy to chain Dark Chaos Wave, regular Chaos Wave, and 60 to all. He's going to carry the team's damage. Unfortunately, Zandy's DPS... Actually, Zandy's DPS is higher than Kefka's, believe it or not. It really is. But his mana consumption is redonkulous. So we're about to go into that elixir stash. This is kind of like the final boss, so we can use elixirs, right? Right? I think it is. Alright, here's the ambush, where the boss hits your tank. Whatever. Alright, so we're going to just Calamity Border every turn. Malphasy is going to dual cast. We're going to do Birds of a Feather, and we'll just do some Dark to get Lottie a crystal. We need 1 crystal to Lottie. Got it. Okay, so we're good. We're going to win. Machina is just going to break Defense and Spirit every single turn. Now Zandy, we can't really do like a permanent auto cast build. We've got to do his setup every few turns. And Morgana, you know, I don't even know how Morgana works. I never use her. I like never ever use her. I do know we're going to be chaining this skill, Chaos Wave Awakens. I guess that's all we're chaining? I don't know. I never use Morgana. She's not that great of a unit, honestly, right now. Maybe with enhancement someday. Oh, geez, look at that. Turn 1 and Zandy's already at like 70% mana. Maybe this team is going to need some adjustments for the mana problems. So you're going to repeat every turn. You 3 are going to repeat every turn. Malphasy, you're going to... Don't you have a way to refill? Oh, only for yourself. Actually, does Zandy even need a magic buff? I think he buffs his own magic. He does. So we can just have Malphasy use Ignis's pouch to meet and beat Booyah every turn. Alright, so let's triple Dark. Dark Chaos Wave. Zandy, let's quadruple Dark Chaos Wave. Ooh, this is going to eat some mana. This is going to eat some mana. Ah, the damage is a lot better. Like a whole lot better. Wow. 10%. We can do this in 10 turns if we can sustain that mana cost. That might not happen, though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, they're both out of mana. Malphasy does the meat. How much did they refill? 20. That's... Oh, Zandy's ready. Let's toss the Turbo Ether over to Morgana. Oh, her problem isn't mana. Oh, she lost her quad cast. I think she can only quad cast like every so often. Which actually might not even be a bad thing. That means we can just triple and slightly consume less mana per turn. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, here's the team. I might have to sit around every now and then and just refill mana, but we can't take damage, so we're going to get there. One thing to keep in mind, if your tank that is using Calamity Border is doing other things like tossing out elixirs or ethers, Calamity Border only lasts 2 turns. You have to cast it every other turn, or, you know, bad things happen. Let's toss the chocolate to Zandy. He loves chocolate. Yeah, there we go. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and do these. Wait for this to finish. And let's chain. And yeah, there's going to be our Zandy clear. So I will see you guys in 15-20 minutes, or for those of you watching, it'll be 5 seconds. See you in a bit. Alright guys, we're almost done. I just activated Zandy's cooldowns, which is the nice big burst. Yeah, we've blown through the majority of my items that I brought to this team. But, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. You know, I burst pretty hard every 6 turns for this cooldown. I actually might kill right here. Oh, so close, so close. Oh well. So we're going to win next turn. So we're going to win on turn 23. Overall, I mean, this was an easy clear. It's just... yeah, I drank all my manas, my chocolates, elixirs, mega ethers. I've actually only used like 3 elixirs, so I was trying to use the smaller ones first, like the mega ethers and all that. I should have given Malphase pharmacologist robe, so she gets double. I didn't realize I'd be drinking elixirs like this. Yeah, so now I know. For the next run, I will put a item increase, or what's it called, Doctor's Garment or something, that makes items heal for double. Yeah, so the next team, when I build it. Also, we're probably not going to use mages again next team, because they're kind of mana intensive. I'm going to try with a physical team. Dual wielders. We'll see who, I'm not sure. I want to make it the easiest as possible the next team, so I can just put, you know, just push repeat every turn, repeat, repeat. I don't want someone that has like a complicated rotation. Like I was thinking Kadaj, but him, you got to select his skills every single turn. You can't just repeat it. So Kadaj might be quicker, but he'd be more work. So I'm gonna go for like a slower team that I can just repeat every turn for my own sanity. I'll see you guys in a moment for the last run. Alright guys, we're going back for the final clear. Again, Lottie is the friend. This time we're taking this team. Wilhelm is going to be our provoker with Calamity Border. Just, you know, some mana regen so he can sustain, some resistance. Bartz is going to entrust on turn 1. I gave him the Doctor's Coat in case we need it. We're going to do Kryla for breaking. Again, she's set up for pure lazy mode, so she can just hit repeat, so I gave her lots of mana reduction. Sephiroth is going to be our chainer. He's got a dark weapon. He's going to just double cast Divine Ruination every turn, or it's called Heaven's Wept or something. It imperils dark and chains Divine Ruination frames. And Tifa is going to be our chainer as well. Got a dark weapon. She just Divine Ruination frames every turn. So this team is super lazy mode repeat version. But Tifa is dual wielding. Sephiroth, I built him true double hand. He's not really here for his damage, he's just here for chaining. So he won't miss, but Tifa might miss. But I think just the ease of hitting repeat every turn. If I miss some rounds, who cares? There's no rush. We can take as long as we want. This is just literally just repeat. Yep, so here's our ambush on Wilhelm, who got hit pretty hard. But as usual, we're just the same thing as before. We're going to Calamity Border every turn with Wilhelm. Bartz will entrust to Lottie. The only tricky thing of these fights is getting Lottie's LB on turn 1, then she's good to go for the rest of the fight. Kryla will Dark Covenant and Calamity Brew. Tifa will Overdrive, which boosts her damage for the rest of the fight. Sephiroth will just double cast Heaven's Wept every turn for the entire fight. That also imperils darkness for me. Alright, so turn 2 is going to be just repeat for the remainder of the encounter. Tifa's damage is a stacking damage, so each turn she attacks, she'll do more and more damage until, I think, turn 6 or 7 she reaches capacity. You're going to repeat every turn. Let's see, let's get Kryla set up to repeat every turn with that and Dark Covenant, so she can repeat every turn. Bartz, we're just going to stick you on Meet and Beat Boolean to repeat every turn. Wilhelm's already on repeat. And we're going to just, yeah. Here we go. So we're going to chain every round. And over time, Tifa's damage will ramp up. By turn 6, she'll be doing the maximum. But this team is good to go. We're set on repeat. Every now and then the boss will evade some of Tifa's hits, the chain will break, and that will be very sad. But, you know, all that happens when that happens is we just lose a round of damage. Big deal. And repeat again. There's our 5th and final clear of 25 unique units. so there it is. So we're just going to hit repeat each turn, and I'll see you guys for the ending of this slogfest, which was disappointing overall. Terrible execution, Goomy. Terrible execution. Alright. Anyway, I'll see you at the end of the fight. Alright, guys, we are on turn 20, which actually, even with the is he going to miss again with the evasion? Oh, no, it was going to be a turn 20 clear, but evasion, so irritating. It's just a minor inconvenience, but yeah, we're going to have a turn 20 clear. Now it's going to be turn 21. Anyway, yeah, the Tifa clear was pretty smooth. As you just saw, we lost quite a few turns to evasion, because when the boss evades Tifa's hits, the chain breaks and you do no damage. If the boss didn't have evasion, Tifa would have been like a 14-turn clear, but we lost so many turns to evade. Anyway, yeah, so here is my 5th clear. I used no repeat units in any clear with the exception of Lottie, who was in all 6 clears, all 5 clears, because Lottie's the boss. She is a boss. MVP Lottie. So yeah, we are now done with Chamber of Vengeance Gooligan. I did the 25-man clear on the other two. The first 2 Gooligans, the Pro and the Elite. I just brought a single cloud and brought 5 random units every single time, and my cloud one shot every single time. For the Elite version, I did bring 2 Flood Chainers, but those were like just random units. Yep, so there we go. There is Bogeyman Knights Legendary featuring multiple bugs. Still hasn't been fixed as of the time of this video. Hopefully in the future they hotfix it and the rest of you can enjoy the fight as it was intended. I was not able to, doing it on day 1. There we go. I'll see you guys later.